When it comes to racing, it is often said that records are meant to be broken. Those in motorsports are often at the forefront of technology because of the records they are trying to break. Today, electric vehicles are the newest in technology, and those in racing and performance are taking an interest.
Certainly, we are constantly within motorsport looking at all the different series in the world of what we may or may not want to be competing in. And while we're doing that, obviously we should be doing something, and that's where kind of the two electric demonstrators we've done in the Cobra Jet 1400 and the Mustang Mach-E 1400 have come in. So us as a group, that it's important to Ford Motor Company and important to us at Ford Performance within motorsports, as that is becoming more and more popular, is how do we do something in that space that we can learn from, and how do we prepare ourselves for that future as electrification starts to become more popular in the motorsport side.
Electric has really piqued my interest over the last few years, and basically I wanted to prove out, not only for myself, but inspire the world with, showing battery electric vehicles in a fun, sexy, exciting way. And so I came up with a concept of this vehicle that can, drift, that can road race, that can all-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive with the flick of switches, and came up with this concept and went and chatted with Ford about it, and we were just on the same parallel path. And so we created this epic collaboration to build what is now known as the Mustang Mach-E 1400. It's a 100% battery electric vehicle based on the Mach-E chassis. It's got 7 motors, 3 in the front, 4 in the back. It's about 1,400 horsepower, got a little over 1,500 foot-pounds of torque at the motors, but we've seen obnoxious numbers, I'm not going to quote it, but thousands of foot-pounds of torque at the tire. Yeah, I think, there's a big game change on the horizon. And this, the Mach-E 1400 demonstrator that we've built, I think, you're starting to see, some of these, the proof being in the pudding with some of these builds that are coming out. And Lauren nailed it. Right now, I think the big hold up for motorsports full transition is a battery technology, right? The OEMs have figured it out. They're getting, 300-400 miles of range, which is huge.
With electric vehicles breaking records like Pikes Peak Challenge in 2018, there are those who are excited about the potential of EVs in motorsport. Some of the aftermarket have already taken advantage of opportunities available to this point, but plenty remains to be discovered.
There's going to be more pioneers in the sport, and they're going to do things that I didn't do. My record's going to be beat. They'll never be the first to 200 again. We had troubles controlling 2 motors, and we had significant troubles trying to record data in these new big processors. It's CAN-based data. AEM stepped in with a clean sheet of paper. They weren't trying to update an old product to do something new. They started out with a new product. They predicted potential problems, potential needs of their consumer, and they nailed it.
Performance vehicles involving electric powertrains aren't readily available yet. The aftermarket is starting to help in certain areas, but there needs to be more involvement, especially when EVs begin to make appearances at places like King of the Hammers.
Kyle Seguin wanted to go racing, and he wanted to make an EV class car, which wasn't a thing until this year. He was actually the first car and so far only car. And he just went out and was like, we're going to put a Nissan Leaf motor in this Toyota 4Runner and go and race. And they did it and finished the race. It was pretty awesome.
The technology that powers electric vehicles is starting to make its way into motorsports. Will this technology take over the racing world, or will it be a small part of it? The answer for now remains unclear. But one thing is certain. No matter what happens, you can be assured that the aftermarket will be there to make it faster.